a lot tonight.
So, but the message board of I Hate
Here for you.
Cilantro had some of the greatest commentary I've ever heard. Cilantro is the gayest of all the spices. Another one. You my boy, cilantro, but fuck coriander.
Like, yo, that's deep.
And boy was spelled B-O-I.
Of
so
course
you
it
know,
was. Fuck coriander.
Yo, boy.
The comments are just so elementary great.
I love it.
And it just was a place that I came to, and I'm like, all right, here we are. I'm on a message board that's talking about I Hate Cilantro.
So, essentially, we should stop glorifying the dark web, so it's left to only the disgusting underworld, so we can try and make the FBI's job a little easier for them, because why the fuck isn't that a Facebook tag group? What the hell is that doing on the dark web?
But it was it was, like, I think the most recent post I saw was, like, 2016.
Oh my god, get rid of it. This is what I mean, because there's a lot of really nasty stuff happening down there.
Yes.
And it gets bogged down with all this other bullshit, so people can feel trendy for being there.
But
it's
now, but think about it
I hate trendy kids, man. I really do.
But think of it this way.
Post to Facebook like everybody else.
Did you go on the dark web yesterday? Like me and Keegan did.
Did you see that I hate cilantro?
Me and Kagan, we hung out at I Hate Cilantro for like 3 hours, and then we wanted to go see the creepy doll porn stuff. Right. There was like this skull and then a doll, and the doll's eyes were like all blacked out and said, "I hate you, Stacy." And I was like, "Give me a fucking Marlboro 27, Stacy. I am fucking dead.
I am dead, all the way dead."
Hashtag dead. Yeah.
So that goes to my next segment. Very serial killer-y kind of fetish odd art sites that exist out there. Like dowels being posed with candles and some kind of thing from the 1950s that would make you think of a child. Like, here is fucking Operation. Except Operation is the really old school 1950s one.
Okay.
And not the one that's made by whoever makes stuff now.
Like an actual person being operated on.
Yeah, what are we talking about now?
No, like board game appreciation.
Okay.
But it had to deal with, like, gothic art. It was all, like, it was strange, and it was bizarre, and it never made sense. But you've got some weird fetish motherfuckers down there right now. I'm just going to say that. There's the darker stuff if you want it.
Bro, you can find this on Facebook. I don't even know what to tell you. Get out of there. Get out of the dark web. Stop glorifying it. Stop
I'm not glorifying it. I'm saying that every website, the
bigger it grows, the more we feed it.
We need more tag groups on Facebook. I'm only a part of like 80. And so if these people could just come out of the fucking shadows, I'd love to troll some of these groups.
What Kristen is offering, and I will invite you now.
Make a Facebook
Are you
group,
ready
bitch.
for this? Are you ready for this, Chris?
What?
4chan, come out and play.
Oh, you know I'm here for it. Who likes to stir the pot?
Oh,
Kristen likes to stir the pot. That's
I am inviting all of 4chan and the underbelly of Reddit to come
my
to
house.
Facebook group.
Oh.
To your house.
Oh.
I don't think you want... I haven't told you about that one yet, so I'll just spare you for a moment. Bill the Butcher and his fantasy with blood art from dead animals. Do you want Bill to come up and play in the Facebook land?
I'm not a fucking... He'll get banned so quick. Yeah, let him come up. Let somebody tell him he's wrong. And that's the thing. Let somebody tell him he's wrong. Quit hiding with all your fucking gross friends, Bill.
What if he's just doing that
Come
himself?
out into the open so I can get you
That's his own personal thing.
I'm reporting. Why are you reporting this? I don't like it. I mean,
Bill, that
come to a place where I can be judged.
There's violence, and it's not right.
He's putting blood on that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But from the dark web, you've already found Cicada 3301, though. But you figure out the first code, you can go to Argentina and look at the first clue. But you're traveling. You're doing things. It's almost like Pokemon Go had an importance to it. You know what I mean?
Is there an importance, though?
There is a mystery to be solved. And sometimes people might even say that's the mystery of life, is us now trying to find evidence in a makeshift world that's all digital.
Yeah, because it sounds like it's just a reason to get people to get off their asses and travel. They don't ever actually solve anything, doesn't it?
And what demographic?
And
what demographic is great is because
it's not a horrible purpose.
But who knows what the end result is? It could be something that people end up finding themselves in a really bad situation. This is the dark web. This isn't like Debbie's Playground and then fucking Momo pops up.
Strangers like go to this address and you're like, okay.
I mean, 20 years ago that our parents told us not to get into cars with strangers and don't talk to people on the internet. And now,
yeah,
we're getting into cars and all we have to do is tell each other our name and we're riding around with strangers in cars.
We're calling the strangers
to come to pick us up.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the irony of the internet. Literally, everything down there is just so bizarre and strange, and I think it does have its own place in a digital graveyard that is the deep web. Because people once upon a time, it was there and it was relevant. Because some of these sites have counters of how many people who have been there. And I'm looking at people who are on 180,000, 200,000 people have gone to this website to look at
old
dowels.
School, they still have counters.
Oh yeah, I'm saying this is GeoCities fucking basic HTML. I am not a goddamn spoof in this. Like this is, but
they sprinkled a little CSS and said that was that.
But there is also the nefarious side to it as well, and this nefarious side is not going to deal with some of the darker psyche of humans, okay? This is the other side. Now, this is where whistleblowers go to release document information for things that are going on in, like, North Korea and missile testing. And one website that a fellow YouTuber went on was a mysterious message that that the FBI can specifically only receive with a proper PNG encryption code.
Right.
So there is information like that, whether it's showboating and saying, hey, look, I made something up and Google couldn't figure it out, or this is actually a serious thing. But you're always having to deal with a level of skepticism when you're down there. Is this real? Is this fake? Now, in existence, there are things, and you've heard these terms before because you watch horror movies. And now the basis of some horror movies are based upon internet things that have been mythological in terms with dealing with the internet. I'm talking about red rooms. I'm talking about things that you've seen in Hostel, the movie. I'm talking about where people get off doing horrible shit to other people. But this other stuff I want to talk about is like, why would you release trade secrets of large government corporations? Why would you talk about Google's hiring process? Why would you talk about this? And then you can always think of a reason why this is down here. Because if you're working for Google, you're already fucking smart.
Right.
Like, and Google has a 3-step process to... your cat is playing with the foam mic top, which is pretty funny to me. I just wanted to point that out. Cats. Sorry, Boris. Cats.
Yep.
So just the whole spectrum of information that you're receiving out of the dark web is really, really cool because it's unique and it's strange and nothing is ever normal. It's like going to an 80s mall and seeing what stores are still open.
Weird. Yeah, it's a really good analogy, actually.
I mean, the Sad Satan game he talked about is really creepy, but it doesn't have a negative connotation to it. It is trying to let someone who is affected by child abuse made that. And it is essentially, this is what it's like, this is what it feels like to be in that situation. This is their interpretation of the actual game going on. Now, it's got some really disgusting elements to it, like gore.
Oh, this guy.
Gore. Like real gore. Like legs not in the right spot, heads right in the right spot, and you don't know if it's fake or real.
Are we talking about a human centipede? What are we talking about?
This is a game called Sad Satan that has images of people who are dead.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you occasionally go through a door and all of a sudden
we really should have opened this whole show with a content warning, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I'll put it on the label.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it's just, it's the things that are down there that are interesting to some people because it is interesting because it's unknown. And people are always searching for the unknown. Me being someone who always...
The term interesting has certain connotations that I feel like wanting to look at dismembered dead people doesn't quite cover.
But what about the cool websites that I found about...
No, those are cool, man, but that's not what
you
we were
don't know what
talking
you're going to
about.
get. It's at random. Because some of these sites don't have descriptions of what they are. And you don't know what you got till you get there.
I think we should all stop going down there. And then the only people left down there will be the fucking criminals or whatever.
And the feds.
And the feds.
And the CIA and...
And I'm all cops are bad or whatever for life. But if we got, like, human trafficking going on, we got a bunch of fucking losers like Aaron hanging out down there, contributing to the chaos. How are they going to find the actual fucking... Now they got to wade through your dumbass post, you know what I mean? To get the child traffickers.
Well, they
Is
are
he
broken.
joking? Is he not joking? I don't know.
Did he really see some awful shit down there? Let's go see.
Is he really looking
But
for
I'm
child
I'm
porn?
feeding the stigma. I'm feeding the stigma of making other people.
It's I'm you waiting for it.
But do you guys not find it kind of odd that you could go down there and not know what you're going to see, but and end up finding something interesting or
Do
find
you
some...
literally understand that you could walk the fuck outside right now and you don't know what you're going to find?
But it's after 10 o'clock, and I really shouldn't be out past my bedtime anyways.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing about the fucking
Plus,
dark
I can get...
web. You should not be down there.
You should not be doing this after 10 p.m.
That's not a place for decent human beings.
My fear about the dark web is like the chat rooms, you know. That's like where, you know, people could track you and, you know, find you.
There's also that.
I'm just worried about them grouping people in these, like, the negative corners of the dark web finding their outlet and, like, quietly.
And they are.
I know they are.
It's so...
Because then you get groups like the incels who rose up out of that dark and found
And
the moment.
Dambla did the same thing. They had to be a part of some website connection down there. Like, there had to be, like, I like little boys, you like little boys, let's connect on the internet in a safe and secure spot so I can show you mine and you can show me yours. Like, that's how creepy this shit is. It's just, like, it's baffling to me that... Here's what the dark web did provide, which was kind of cool, and it has absolutely nothing with the dark web. It shows that you'll find on Netflix. Yay, Netflix sponsor. I mentioned you twice in one show. You guys got to start paying us now.
Netflix.
Dude, do you remember a couple of years back when Netflix would do a show about anything?
Yeah.
We should do that
do you
on
remember
this show.
Arrested Development? I can't.
Fair enough. We should run an idea by Netflix that we should be a podcast TV show. Yeah, it's $1 million. We'll get an easy, cool 3 million
on Facebook. Watch us with your ears.
What do you think, Chris? What do you think we should pitch it to?
I don't think we're attractive enough.
Yeah, a bunch of 30-somethings talking in microphones. But then we can just follow Chris around on his epic high journeys to 7-Eleven. That might be garnish some viewers on YouTube.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that would get a lot of viewers, though.
Get yourself a GoPro.
Also, if
Get
Netflix
us
gave us
fights.
money,
Can I ride on the back spokes? Do you have those, like, things
Yeah.
from back in the day?
Pegs.
Yeah, pegs.
I need to get pegs.
Get some pegs, man. Let's get a GoPro. Let's go fuck some shit up.
All right, yeah.
You
definitely.
should have seen me at West End and Sanford the other day, man. I was fucking wild.
Oh, shoot.
Are you a cyclist, like gangster on a bike?
Nah, I'm a gangster on my quads.
Fair enough.
I head up the skate
Zing!
park every now and again.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, no, seriously.
I used to do inline skating, but I was very bad and broke both my knees. So
Damn, 8 years doing roller derby, never broke anything.
that is surprisingly good luck.
Yeah, well, it's
I was doing a
good
backflip, though.
form.
I wasn't seeing what was coming down. And I
You
think
gotta know your limits, friend.
I was doing pretty well. Like, I had the little, I had the 2 wheels and then the, God damn it. Tonight sucks for my wonderful vocabulary. That's very tiny, apparently. I could...
It's gotta be the moon phase. I'm having a hard time thinking, too, to be honest.
Mine could just be that I
Right?
hit my pen
A little
way
bit.
too hard before we started.
No, I don't think that's it. I'm telling you. I felt heavy all day. The moon's gravitational pull is fucking me up.
So she did that, too.
I did my little shake.
So you're saying
that's my basic white girl shake.
That was pretty nice. I think I'm gonna make a GIF of it.
What's your zodiac?
A GIF or a GIF?
It's technically GIF, but that's stupid.
I like GIF.
It is.